gonna happen.
Fuze is starring Aaron Taylor Johnson and Theo James and even Sam Worthington, if you wanna say that. That's actually probably one of my few complaints about this film. I love this movie. This movie is fun. This movie is really, I would arguably say the biggest surprise of the weekend, because this is one of those, this feels like the direct DVD film, like the way the poster looks, and even the trailers, if you watch them. Do not watch any footage, because they'll make you not want to watch this movie. Just go watch this movie. It's very, very good. Now, I held a poll up on my post. Now, I held it up a little bit late, so it doesn't have that many votes on it, but it seems like the majority of people this weekend are seeing Michael, followed by Over Your Dead Body, and funny enough, one person hit Desert Warrior, and I was probably the second person that saw that movie. The review should be up on that. But with that being said, nobody hit Fuze, and I was a little let down because I was like, wow, out of all the surprises, I don't think it's the best movie I saw today, but I do think it is a great movie. So the plot is that Fuze basically follows Aaron Taylor Johnson, who is like, which I think this all takes place in the UK. He is like this sergeant who's in charge of kind of like a bomb squad, whatever this and that, because they find a bomb in like the middle of this area, and he's trying to defuse it, whatever, blah, blah, this and that. But the twist, because there's 1,000,001 twists in this film, that's one of the positives I love. But we ain't getting there yet. We ain't get to the positive yet. Theo James is leading a squad of people, him and Sam Worthington, and they are actually robbing a bank. And that is such a smart idea, because everybody's evacuated because of the bomb. And what they have going on is that all the alarms still are going on because they cut all the power off, because they don't want like the bomb to go off and this and that, whatever, because like they're taking every precaution. And so what they're doing is they're drilling into the safe or the vaults and stuff, and the vaults already have the alarms going off. So it's like if any cops like a drive-by, like they're hearing that anyways, they're not gonna think anything of it. And so it's really slick. And so the main plot really starts there, but I want to add an extra little tint to it to get you a little bit more involved. So basically, you find out within the end of the first act that Theo James is really after a certain box. And the reason why he's after a certain box is because this box has diamonds in it. And that's where I'll leave it. That's where I'll leave it at that. So you kind of got like a money heist, also a diamond heist. But that's all I can really give you. I don't want to spoil anymore. I don't want to tell you anymore, because there's a bunch of twists and turns. There's some betrayals. There's some crazy things out here. There's like, even like the third act, there's just like a crazy twist where you're like, really? Huh? It's just insane. So I want to get to the positives first. So how I really think this movie really works is its chemistry with all the characters. Characters that helping each other, either being mad at each other, whatever. I think that all that is brilliantly written. This is coming to us from the same guy who did Hell or High Water, so I don't know why I expected any less. I don't even know why I expect this movie to not be good. But I really think Theo James has got a standout performance here. He's really good in everything that he's in, but I feel like he's very underrated as an actor. He's very, very good in this film in particular. And Aaron Taylor Johnson and them are all really good too, but I feel like Theo James really stood out for me. Now, I do want to go on, I might as well go and get out of the way here. My one negative with this film, actually, is the Sam Worthington stuff. I feel like we've gotten to a point in time where we just kind of forget that he's a decent actor. I like him as an actor. I love him in Avatar. And he's just always underutilized. Like, I feel like he's underutilized here. I feel like when his story begins and when stuff goes on, his story's kind of just over. And he's very underutilized. I felt that same way in Relay, where he's like one of the bad guys, but like he's not really doing anything. He's just like a generic, oh, I've got a gun and I'm bad. And I was like, dude, you got Sam Worthington here. Use him. I feel like that, and I feel like also I feel like there's a few pacing issues. It's kind of like a rocky start, but once you get to like that second act with like the bomb stuff and this and whatever in the heist, I'm fully locked in. So I would say that was probably my only like really two complaints. Now back to the positives. Outside the performances, this and whatever, I think the heist stuff is brilliant. This is one of the most fun I've had watching a heist film in a couple years. I think that there's a few twists and turns. There's a couple where like you definitely see coming. So like you're watching the film, if you're analyzing stuff, you definitely see some stuff coming. But there's a couple where I was like, damn, you got me. I didn't solve that case, Sherlock. And so I didn't know what was going on. I was like, whoa. I also think that the payoff at the end is nice. I hate seeing when heist movies are cliche and goes the route that you think they're going to go. And I hate that. This movie does not. It subverts expectations because you really think you're like, I'm like, really? And like, it doesn't happen. It doesn't. I really think that the story with the diamonds, where they go with that, where our crew meets, story stuff like that in our third act, I think that stuff is really cool. I really think that it's really slick. I think the performances are really, really good. And I think this film is actually pretty much shot well. It is very bright most of the time because I'm like, you know, most of the time they're outside, especially when you're following Aaron Taylor Johnson's character. But I will also throw this out here too, and I don't think it's a spoiler as well. But if you think this is a film, because see, when I went to see this, especially with Aaron Taylor Johnson on the poster and the way that they made the trailer scene, I thought Aaron Taylor Johnson was after them. I was like, oh, he's gonna take matters into his own hands. It's not like that at all. He's literally a bomb defusal guy. It's not like that whatsoever. I literally was like, oh, he's getting a sniper on his back. I was like, yeah, he's gonna hunt. No, that's not what this movie is whatsoever. And even like that, subverting expectations because they make you think, they're like, yeah, it's gonna be a badass little movie. Like he's gonna chase him down like John Wick. No, it's not like that whatsoever. But I do think that the payoff is good, and that's very rare today in today's movies. I think that the story is really well done, and for the most part, I love everything about this film. Like I said, there's a couple issues I get here or there. I think that Sam Worthington is definitely underutilized. I think they kind of waste him. But outside of that, I think it's a movie that you should go out there and watch. You got a free day, you got a free time, you got an AMC A-lister, go watch this film. And so, yeah, with that, I think I'm going to give this movie at 8.5 out of 10. I think it is solid, solid, solid. And one of the better films of the weekend. And yeah, with that, I just want to thank my Patreon producers for supporting the channel. Thank you guys so much for doing so. And if you want to do so as well, there's a YouTube join button, and down in the link description, you can hit the Patreon. And yeah, you'll get movie vlogs, you'll get extra content like game reviews, spoiler reviews, stuff like that, whatever. And no bucks tossed away is completely fine. Like and subscribing is totally free and helps out the algorithm. And with that, I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Hard cover, no! Go, go, go!